suit doesn't come on board till later in the game, and when you play the game, you'll find out how it gets crafted. But yeah, and so this is the opening of the game is basically you taking down the big bad of the world, which is Wilson Fisk. So this is a pretty awesome. Open up these items. It'll actually reveal an item in the backpack, and you'll actually, if you go to the pause menu, Pete will actually talk about that item. So you get a better, a little more backstory about our Spider-Man.
Oh, look at this. I mean, will people recognize landmarks?
Yes, we have both landmarks that if you've been in New York City, they'll be familiar with, like Grand Central Terminal, but we also have familiar Marvel landmarks like Avengers Tower and such. Yeah.
And you'll be able to climb those?
Yes. Okay, so here's something I want to show.
Right.
So now you can actually, we have an upgrade where you can unlock the ability to do tricks in the game. So we have a bunch of different tricks. People have been asking for more swing animations. Well, here you go. So you'll be able to combo different moves together and get a little XP boost for doing that. So it's another way to upgrade your character and also look pretty cool while swinging.
Is it just a button combination that you press?
Yeah. You'll have different button combinations, and it's just like it's that plus a little controller input, and yeah.
That looks really, really cool.
Yeah, and it definitely adds a little more. You can have a little more fun with traversal. It's already pretty fun, but that's something we've never shown up until now. Everybody keeps asking if there's even more things to do in traversal, and I'm like, just wait. Here we go.
So with traversal then, if you're just new to the game, can you just start and look this cool from the beginning?
You can look pretty cool. I mean, I would say that I think one of the things I'm really excited about is that players can pretty much pick up the game and swing and feel like Spider-Man right away. But over the course of time, they're going to learn the ins and outs of wall run and perch jumps and tricks, and to look much more stylish as they swing around the city.
Look
so
at that
another
lighting.
thing is like you said, there's multiple times a day. So we have sunset, we have nighttime, we have daytime, we have a little more overcast and raining
with
weather. So there will be multiple times a day. A lot of people wonder about that. So we will have fully supported, and we use it as a narrative device. We do want certain things to be communicated, the tone of the game, where you are in the story, and lighting goes a long way with that.
So is it a day-night cycle, but then you'll force it into certain times?
So it's not a day-night cycle. We actually have multiple times a day that we switch upon during the main story, and then but once you do finish the main story, you actually can go to research stations and change it to any time of day that you want.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just sort of a little bit of the rain, I think, there. This is beautiful.
Yeah, so, I mean, the thing is, we definitely want you to feel like you never have to slow down if you don't want to. So if you hit an item, you hit a wall, you can run up it. If you run to a car, you can leap over it. We added some parkour elements, whether you're on the ground or on a rooftop, that lets you just keep going. We don't have fall damage. Hey, we've been saying that Spider-Man's been doing it for 8 years. He doesn't need to take damage. So also, it can be sometimes a little bit frustrating.
The L3 button actually sends you to a free fall dive, and that's one of the ways to get a lot of momentum pretty quickly. It's the first thing we ever worked on in terms of building a Spider-Man game.
It's all come together from like prototype phase to now you really get that sense of speed with the visual effects that are there.
Similarly, when you pick up the controller, but over time you start to see the complexity, you start to see the depth.
Where you start doing parkour over elements that might be in your way, and for swinging in the air. And so R2 throws out a line, searches through the environment to find that attach point, the line, to get sort of a jump spring off. The other moves, like the X button, again, will throw out lines ahead of you, or you can actually steer it to do quick turns. And they attach to buildings as well and pull you in a particular direction.
And we want to just keep your momentum and flow going. And, he's 8 years being Spider-Man. He's kind of slammed into a building, you just keep running up.
Go horizontal, or you can even go at an angle, and you've got steerability on the wall as well.
You have basically two options at the top. You can either keep going up and kind of
go horizontal, or you can even go at an angle, and you've got steerability on the wall as well.
You have basically two options at the top. You can either keep going up, pressing near the top of the building, it'll kind of catapult you over. You slam into a building, you just keep running up.
It doesn't make sense that you would just be stuck up there waiting to fall, right? You're Spider-Man, and so you can actually sort of throw a line down, get a pull down into the building line. Or environment objects like a lamppost or something like that.
Yeah, lamppost, water towers, different signs in the city.
Yeah, and together, that X button will throw you off of that perch with, again, a boost of momentum. As you level
Spider-Man more than you've ever done before. It's all about feeling like Spider-Man. It's delivering that fantasy of I'm swinging through this concrete jungle gym of New York City, and I'm doing it with speed, style, flow, fluid. Some people, hey, I'm just gonna go for a run because it actually calms me down. I imagine swinging around the city because that's what he does.
Did that just happen? Yeah.
I'm getting reports of a helicopter with a wrecking ball?
It's complicated. Turns out Martin Lee is running the demons.
The guy who runs the homeless shelter?
Like I said, complicated. Sit tight, Yuri. I got this. Please, let me got this.
That helicopter is destroying the city.
I know.
You need to bring it down.
I know.
Maybe you could superhero a little faster?
Working on it, Yuri. Too close. Okay, Lee, here I come! Guy. If you tell me who you're working for, I'll go easy on you! Can't stop it! But I'm flattered that you still try. Nobody ever takes me up on that offer. Gotcha. Vulture! What?
Long time no see. We're going to have so much fun.
Sorry, no time to talk.
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading into the city.
This is nuts. Keep chasing! Party's almost over! Electro, stop!
Do you have time to check something out for me?
For you, Yuri, anything. I'm on my way.
All units, mass terrorism. Incident is active in Dutchtown. Over.
Spider-Man, Shocker has escaped, and now he's robbing a bank on East 31st.
What happened? I thought he was behind bars.
He was, but one of the guards just walked up to his cell and released him, then gave him his suit back.
I knew Shocker was working for someone. What did you get out of the guard?
Wish I could ask him, but he's dead. Whoever made him release Shocker didn't want any loose ends.
Damn.
Looking at the security footage, the guard was in some kind of trance. And it might have been the lighting, but it looked like his eyes were glowing.
Well, that's crazy. Okay, I'll see what I can get out of Shocker when I get to the bank.